Hi everybody and welcome to a brand new Disneyland Paris vlog series, and not just any vlog series, but this is going to be a Christmas one. So if we've never met before, hi, my name is Sophie. It's so lovely to meet you, and I am obsessed with all things Disney, which is why I thought I'd come and film by my Disney shelves. It seems very fitting, and yes, that is a Halloween candle. I know it's November, but she's too cute to put away. So I am so excited because I'm going to be going to Disneyland Paris for the next 4 days to celebrate the Christmas season, and it's just going to be so magical. I've been fortunate enough to go to Disneyland Paris at Christmas before, and it's genuinely just the best time of year to go. The Christmas parade, they have certain character meets, there's so many festive snacks, there's snow down Main Street, and it's just such a special experience. So this is going to be the travel day / day one vlog. I'm going to bring you guys along with me. We're traveling down to Disney via the Eurostar, so I'm going to show you that whole process. But before we go to the Eurostar, we're going to be popping into the Selfridges Christmas Pop-Up that they're doing, which is completely Disney themed. Now, to tell you a little bit more about me and about the trip as well, so I am going to Disney with my lovely boyfriend Jay. It's actually his second time going to Disneyland Paris, and you will meet him in a minute. He had his first ever trip to Disneyland Paris last year, and guys, this is what happens when you date a Disney adult, okay? All your holidays become Disney. And for this trip, we are going to be staying at Hotel Cheyenne. I love this hotel and I haven't stayed there in probably like 7 or 8 years. So I'm really excited to get back, and we're going to be doing 3 nights. Yeah, that's right. 3 nights, 4 days. I always say that the wrong way around. 3 nights, 4 days. And something I'm super excited about is we're doing the half-board meal plan, and we're going to be eating at 3 restaurants we've never tried before. So it's Captain Jack's, the Pirates of the Caribbean restaurant. We're doing Agrabah Cafe, which is the Aladdin themed restaurant, and then Bistro Chez Remy as well. And I'm just so excited because when you get to try new experiences at Disney, it feels so special. So the plan today, we are literally all packed and ready to go. I am dying to put my Christmas ears on. We're just going to get the train down to London. It's going to take about 2.5 hours from where we live. We live in Norfolk. I won't show you that because Greater Anglia trains are very boring. But I'm going to catch up with you guys next when we've arrived in London. We're staying in King's Cross, and the first thing we're going to do is head to the Selfridges Pop-Up. So follow along. I'm going to show you guys everything they have there, and you can come and try some Mickey themed desserts with us as well. So we have arrived in London. It's probably been a lot quicker for you than it has been for us, but it was only like 2 and a bit hours. It wasn't too bad at all. The trains were so quiet. I love traveling during the week. So we are staying at a hotel called the Eurostar Hotel. It's quite basic, but we got a really good price on this. It was about £80 on booking.com. There is a really nice Premier Inn that we've stayed at before, but that came up to over like £250, and I would rather save my money to spend that at Disney. So this is the hotel. It's probably like a 10-minute walk to St Pancras, which is so important in the morning because our train is super early. We need to be there for about 5:40. So the plan right now is we're going to head over to Selfridges to see the Disney Christmas Pop-Up, and I am so excited. I've seen so many videos of this and I can't wait to experience it ourselves. We're definitely going to go and try some of the cakes that they have there. So follow along, and we're going to bring you to Selfridges to see all the Disney merch and the sweet treats. We have arrived at Selfridges. They have the castle on the outside and it looks gorgeous. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a Mickey Mouse flag at the very top. This is so cute. Guys, I could actually cry. This is so magical. Guys, these displays are so cute. I would be so excited to come here anyway, but knowing we're going to Disneyland Paris tomorrow just makes this all the more special. I am so excited. This feels like the closest we're going to get to having Disney in the UK. In this one, we have the Evil Queen. I don't know if this is picking up with the reflection, but this just makes me think of the Evil Queen at California, who I would love to see one day. I'm literally so excited, and we haven't even been inside yet. These windows are stunning. Right, let's go through these magical looking doors here. Could you get the door, please? Thanks. So we're gonna head to Dolly's Cafe to get us started because I really want some of the Christmas treats, and we want to have room for dinner tonight, so we're going to eat first thing. So we've just been told that it's going to be about a 45-minute wait. You can make a reservation, but that's only for the afternoon tea, which is about £60. So that's worth knowing if that's something you're considering doing. But we're going to wait it out because we have been dying to come here. So we have just been given a menu while we wait. So let's have a little look at what they do. So over here, they've got like, oh, they do like sandwiches and stuff, salads, and they do an afternoon tea. Oh, a cream tea, which is like a scone and jam.
Hot drinks. Cappuccino inspired by Mickey. I don't drink coffee, but that sounds really cute. Tea and coffee, and then soft drinks, which is probably what I will get. Oh, maybe that's the dessert menu. The afternoon tea menu, which is £59, and it does look really cute, but it's very small, so I don't think we will get that. But I think that's a selection of like sandwiches and cakes as well. So we have just sat down at a table. I'd say we waited about 35 to 40 minutes. Once you have a table, you have it for 45 minutes from the second your food touches the table, which is pretty good. So they're not going to rush you until you've ordered or anything like that. We have both gone for one of the cakes each, and I'm so excited to show you. The afternoon tea did look really good, but we've got some dinner plans later, so we're just going to have a little bite to eat for now. The food has arrived. I've gone for this really cute macaroon Minnie Mouse dessert. It's not called a macaroon, but it looks amazing. And then Jay, what have you got?
I've gone for a cheesecake.
Yeah, so you've got one of the classic Mickey Mouse cheesecakes, and that reminds me of the birthday cakes you can get in the parks. This looks incredible. That was so tasty. It tasted really fresh. It was very sickly sweet, so I'm glad I only got one because I was tempted to get two. I believe the cakes are like £10 each, so we've gone for one each. That was so good. We're just looking at these ornaments. I love that Disneyland Paris castle, but that's £1,000, and I think for £1,000 I would rather go to Disney. These are gorgeous though. Maybe if I was really rich. Just having a look at the ears. I'm getting these Aurora ones for my Christmas present. My mum has already picked them up for me, and I am so excited because they are gorgeous. These are the Selfridges exclusive ears. They're very cool, but yellow is not my colour. Already that is washing me out. But I love the tiger ears. I don't think these are for sale, but oh my gosh, they are gorgeous. What would you do if I brought these home?
Cry.
They have loads of gorgeous pieces from Disneyland California in here. Like, look at that from the 70th. But I feel like because I've never been there, I just couldn't buy any of this, but hopefully one day. I'm hoping they might have some Walt Disney World stuff though, because I would love to get my hands on that. They have a few things for Disneyland Paris. That is the hotel clock, but I would not trust myself to get that home. Oh look, that's cute. A little dish from the Disneyland Hotel. I still can't believe we're going to be there tomorrow. It has not sunk in yet. I've just discovered there is a Walt Disney World section, and as much as I love Disneyland Paris, Walt Disney World is just my favourite thing in the universe. So I'm very excited. These are gorgeous, but I don't want to deal with transporting these to Paris. What else do they have? This is cute. Wow, look at this. How cute is that with the little balloon on there? And how cute is that Walt Disney World Spirit jersey? That is stunning. They also have some really cute pajamas and a throw down there as well. I like the t-shirts, but I feel like I'd want to get it when I'm in Disney World, so it feels like it's from Disney World, but even seeing this has made me so happy. These are so cute. It's a little Winnie the Pooh snowman, and we've got Marie as well, and Jack Skellington. Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. That would be perfect for my bag, but I just don't want him getting battered around. They have so many cool decorations. This Dory one is massive. I love the angel, and I'm obsessed with the Tigger as well. He is so cute. How much are these? Oh, he's £14. That's actually really good. We've just come into the food hall, and I have seen the best biscuits I've ever seen in my life. These are so cool. This is a display cake, but look, it's a Lightning McQueen cake on a Mickey cake stand. This is everything. How cute are these? We have Saucer and Mickey cupcakes and little Mickey and Minnie cakes as well. Over there is where they do the giant Mickey cookies, but I just don't think we have any stomach room left for one of those. So we're just in the food hall, and if you don't want to wait for the Dolly's queue, they do actually sell all the cakes up here as well. So that's a little hack for you if you come and it's really busy. So we are now back at the room. This is why I look very dishevelled. Hopefully I managed to put some clips in there. It was so busy in Selfridges. I couldn't believe it for a Tuesday. Like, I'm not used to being in London. We did pop into the Disney store as well, but it was just so busy. I didn't really want to get my camera out. I felt like I was going to get so many people in the video as well, kind of by accident, and I didn't want to do that because it's quite up close and personal. So I didn't get any clips, but that was super magical.
The pop-up in Selfridges is quite small, but it's so much fun. We loved going to Dolly's and the staff there were so kind. They said they liked my lounge fly and they just seemed so on board with everyone being there for Disney, which was really nice. But I did want to show you, Jay picked up something from Selfridges, not Disney related, but how cute is this bag? So this is the Selfridges bag you get if you purchase something big, and then if you purchase something small, you get a smaller one with Mickey ears on. But it has all these cute stickers on there, the castle, we've got Tinkerbell, Peter Pan, we've got Fantasia Mickey as well. I just thought that's so cute. So I'm definitely going to be stealing that off him. It was so special as well because in Selfridges they're playing Disney music. They were literally playing It's a Small World, and I was like, we're actually going to be riding that tomorrow. Like, that's so surreal, and it's definitely such a fun way to spend your trip. Well, the night before your trip. The Disney pop-up is open in Selfridges till the 2nd of January. So if you're doing a winter trip before then, I so recommend coming down and doing that the night before if you're, you know, traveling early the next day. The plan for now is to get an early night. I need to jump in the shower, brush this hair, and then I'm going to try and style my hair tonight, so I don't need to do it in the morning. We need to be at the station for 5:49, which is very early. It's about a 10-minute walk from here, so we're hoping to set the alarm for 5, but not sure how well we're going to sleep because I know I'm going to be so excited. So I'm going to get the pajamas on, I'll say goodnight, and I will see you guys bright and early for a very exciting Disneyland Paris travel day.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Disney Day. It is 5 in the morning and we are just about to head to St Pancras, but I thought I would show you my outfit of the day. So I'm wearing this cute little vest from Primark. It has the Fab Four on there. A pink cardigan from Primark as well. We have a little skirt, some fleecy tights, and then my DMs and my big thick coat. Not gonna lie, guys, we are so tired. We've had about an hour's sleep, if that. Our room was the very first room off the corridor. So pretty much everyone that was going to bed last night had to come past our room. And most people were not keeping their voices down. So we were being woken up every time someone came back to bed. Even at like 1 in the morning, people were having full-blown conversations in the corridor. So we're very tired. But it's okay because it's Disney Day and the Disney energy is going to get us through. So let's head over to the train station.
And we are on the Eurostar. I've got the microphone out because it's very noisy on here. It was a really simple process. You go through the passport checks and the security. It didn't take long at all. And then we had about an hour waiting in the waiting room. It does get very busy in there, so I'm glad we got there early. So we're now on the Eurostar. We have about an hour on our first train. Then we have an hour and a half at Lille, and then about another hour till we're at Disney, which is very exciting. We are both exhausted. We've had about an hour's sleep, haven't we?
Yeah, shattered.
We're so tired. Oh, my ears are popping in this tunnel. I haven't shown you, I've got my Mickey Christmas earrings in. Hang on. How cute are they? Little Santa Mickeys. We're also dead excited because we've just snagged a last minute reservation for Plaza Gardens character breakfast. We're going to do that on Friday. Check the app on the off chance and they had some slots. So that's a little thing that we've managed to book. My ears are going crazy. Are yours?
Yeah, it's really, really bad.
It's so uncomfortable. But yeah, keep you posted on the journey and I'll catch up with you guys soon. We're just going to have a little pain au chocolat, which feels very fitting when going to Paris. Don't forget you can bring food and drink on the Eurostar with you. It's not like an aeroplane, and I recommend doing it. There's a little pret-a-manger in the kind of waiting room, but it's quite expensive. So this is going to be our breakfast and I'm very excited.
If you've never been to Lille before, it's a pretty straightforward station. It's kind of just long and straight with a few cafes and some shops. There is also a toilet here, but beware, you do have to pay to pee. I believe it's €1, but they accept contactless, which is good, because if you're like me, I don't carry any kind of euro coins with me. So that's always good to know. We have so much time. We're gonna go and check out the Primark because it's absolutely freezing in here. It was cold enough when we came in April, let alone November. So let's go see if we can hunt down some cool Disney merch in Primark. I didn't realise, guys, this is actually a Westfield, and we're just looking, and in there they've got Wingstop, there's a Popeyes, there's a Pizza Hut. So if you have a bit of time to kill, there's actually so much to do here. It looks so cool, doesn't it? Yes, they've got Popeyes in here and a Burger King, and this is so much warmer than Lille Station, so if you have time to kill, definitely recommend coming inside here. There's quite a lot of seating, but we're gonna go and try and find Primark. Trying to vlog while holding all these cases is so stressful. I can't wait to get to the room and just drop them off so I can have my hands free. They've also got a Zara in here. There's a cute little home shop. I've literally never come here. We've always just waited in the station and now I'm kind of regretting it. There's so much to see. Actually, look at that Zara. It looks well cool.
This tree is so pretty, and guys, I'm freaking out because I've just seen they have a Hollister down there, and Hollister is my favourite shop in the whole wide world. They also have a Sephora, guys. They literally have everything in here. This is so cool. We have come for a little Starbies. I love that they write your names on the cups here. I'm so used to the UK where they just print the sticker off. So I have gone for the Dragon Mango Refresher, and then Jay has gone for one of the chocolate Frappuccinos, and this looks so good. Primark was a bit of a fail. We didn't realise you're not allowed to take the suitcases in there, so we couldn't go in, and we didn't want to go in by ourselves, so that was fine. Toilets were also a fail. They don't open till 12, so there's me trying to cheat out of paying €1, but I'm gonna have to do it. We've got a bit of time, so we're gonna sit, we're gonna enjoy our Starbies and just chill, because we don't think we'll bother going in any more shops with the cases. And then soon enough, we'll be back on the train and off to Disney. So Jay, that was your first time ever getting the Eurostar, because we flew last time. How did you find it, and did you prefer it to flying?
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely better than flying because it's just less stressful. You don't have to worry about, you know, taking out all of your liquids and, you know, not having much space. But with the Eurostar, it's like, yeah, very spacious, very laid back, and yeah, it's really smooth sailing. So definitely do it again.
Right, we have arrived at Disney, so it's time to put the mini ears on. I'm so excited for my little snowman Christmas ears. So right now we are heading through the Disney Village. We're gonna go straight to Hotel Cheyenne and check in. It will be too early to get our rooms, but we're gonna pick up our magic passes and drop these cases off because I've had enough of wheeling these around. And then we're gonna go into the parks, I think, for a little bit of Casey's Corner for lunch. So many walls up in the village at the moment. This has changed a lot since the last time I came, actually, in April. So we are all checked in. It has started pouring down very heavy here, so I'm filming under some shelter. We've checked in. The room isn't going to be ready yet till 3, so we've dropped our bags off. It's something you can do for free at Disney. They just give you a little card, and I always recommend taking a photo just in case you lose it. But we're going to head into the parks now. We are starving. You're definitely hungry, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
So we're going to go get a Casey's. I can't film too much because it is so wet, but I'll try and show you what I can. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up, but it is very heavy rain right now. I might have to take my ears off, which makes me feel very upset. We've done something we don't usually do. We've actually jumped on the shuttle bus. Usually we love the walk, but it is raining so bad right now. And as we were leaving, we saw the bus was here. I was like, it's meant to be, it's fate. So we've hopped on and we're gonna get a ride over to the village. Try and save my hair a little bit. It's already looking a little bit crazy. But I really don't want to take my ears off, guys. So let's go over to the village. I do want to get a few pictures because you have to when you're at Disney. And then we are off to get a Casey's. It's about, what time is it? 1 o'clock?
Yeah, 1.
It's 1, and our meal tonight, we're eating at the Pirates of the Caribbean restaurant at 5:45. So we are quite conscious if we eat any later, we're not going to want our dinner. But it's kind of that time of the day where if you don't have any lunch, you're going to be starving. We didn't have a proper breakfast, we just had like a pan of chocolate. So we are very hungry people. So a bit different to get the bus, don't usually do it, and let's see which way it takes us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one has its own bus. I think one of the hotels shares, but I'm sure Cheyenne, it's either Cheyenne and Santa Fe that share or someone else that shares, but we'll soon find out if we stop off at another hotel. We're already pulling in, so if it does go to Santa Fe, then it's obviously been there first, but that's crazy. That was like, what, 30 seconds? Yeah. That was so fast. Don't get me wrong, it's only good, I think, if the bus is already here, because if you're waiting like 15 minutes and then it's a 1-minute journey, it's kind of long, but the fact it was here waiting for us, that was meant to be. If you didn't know, the shuttle buses bring you in here by the train station, so you just have to go through security and then you're basically at the parks. I'm really sad we've had to take the ears off for a minute because it is that wet. I just wanted to say as well, the lady who checked us in at Hotel Cheyenne was so lovely, and she gave us a couple of Christmas badges and Toy Story stickers as well. Yeah, she was really nice, and I'm so excited to go back later and see which room we're going to be in. It is so wet right now, but the Disneyland Hotel is looking gorgeous. I love the Christmas decorations they've got on, but I better put my camera away. Guys, how beautiful does Main Street look? The rain has suddenly stopped, so I'm able to get my camera back out. It was so bad a minute ago. But look, they have the most beautiful wreaths, and the Christmas tree is looking gorgeous. I'm so excited for nighttime when all the lights are gonna look extra pretty and festive. Apologies if I look like a drowned rat. So we want to take everything in, but like I said, we have our Pirates reservation at 5:45, which is like 4 hours away. So we're conscious we need to go and eat before we do anything. Usually my tradition is to do Pirates of the Caribbean first. Like, it's the first thing I do when I step into a Disney park, but we need to go and eat. So we're gonna head to Casey's. Hopefully it's not too busy. And I'm so excited because Casey's is probably my favorite quick service here in the parks. a little look at the menu. I want to get this one, which is the cheese one. So we've just got our Casey's. Jay has gone for a Dorito one. I've gone for the cheese one. So we're just working out which is which. And then we've got a vanilla Coke. This is my favorite type of Coke. And last time we came, it was cherry, so I'm very excited. Ah, that looks like yours. Yes. So if you didn't know with Casey's, the toppings are actually under the sausage. So it looks like there's nothing on there, but there actually is. How good does this look? I went for the cheddar bacon one, so it's like cheese sauce, bacon bits, and crispy onions, and I am so excited. Right, let's have another bite. This is so good. I did just dig in off camera because I'm that hungry. The crispy onions. That Casey's was 10 out of 10. Interestingly, I think they've changed the sausage because I'm 99% sure, someone on TikTok told me, that the sausages here were beef. But today they're turkey. I don't know if that's a Christmas thing or maybe they've always been turkey, but you wouldn't tell. It was incredible. Jen, how was your Casey's?
It was really, really good. I highly recommend getting the one with the barbecue sauce and the sort of Doritos on. I thought that was quite different. And I think it didn't really taste like turkey, so yeah, it was good.
I tried Jay's. I don't usually like barbecue sauce, but it was actually a really sweet one. So yeah, that was really good. And we actually had that for free. So we booked our tickets to Attraction Tickets Direct, which meant we got a €50 gift voucher. So that came to 27 for the 2 hot dogs and the Coke. So that was completely paid for free. And we're probably going to get one more lunch just about with the remainder of the gift card, which is so handy. And we're on the half-board meal plan. So basically all our food today is free, which is very nice. We're not getting any sweet treats because we do have the Pirates meal in like 3 and a bit hours, and that would be very silly. Now, interestingly, in 12 minutes, the virtual queues are going live. Now, virtual queues have become a thing since I last came to Disneyland Paris, and this is going to be my first time experiencing it, and I am a little bit stressed. So last time I came to Disneyland Paris with my mum, the queues were crazy. The meet for the princesses was like 5 hours. The meet for Mickey was 3 hours. So I'm really hoping we can get a slot and we can meet some of the characters this time. But I've seen a lot of people online saying it's so hard to get a space. So we're going to give it a go. We're going to film our genuine reaction to see if we get a space or not. I really want to try it for the princesses, but from what I've heard, if you just don't get that first slot, by the time you try the other characters, they've all gone. So we're keeping our eye on the time, 12 minutes till the virtual queue, and then we'll go and do a ride as well. But I feel like I can't rest until we've got that virtual queue sorted. And you probably can't see, but over there, Stitch is doing a meet and greet dressed as Santa. But from what I've been told, this queue is like 3 hours. And as much as I love my boy Stitch, I cannot wait in a line that long. Can we also take a moment to appreciate the new Casey's seating? This was all fencing when I came last time, and I think it's so good they've got the additional tables out here. Love this. I'm gonna try and get a virtual reservation. It's 3 minutes to 2, and I'm told you need to be on the app at least 1 minute before. So we found a really quiet spot, and we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna bring you guys along with us to see if we get a reservation or not. So fingers crossed, I really want the princesses. So I believe how it works is you go under the characters section on the map, and then you find one that's got virtual queue, and then you press join at the queue. Choose your experience. Okay, and then we just have to come back in on the dot. Now, people have said it's best to use your 5G, not the park's Wi-Fi, because everyone's on the Wi-Fi at the same time. So we're gonna try it. I have no idea if this is gonna work. I'm gonna be really gutted if I don't get it, but it's down to chance. It's less than a minute to go. I actually feel a bit nervous. This is like trying to get concert tickets. I feel sick. Oh God. Come on. Why is that not working? Oh God. We got it! Yes! 52 minutes, okay. So I managed to get it. We've got the reservation to go and see the princesses, and that is 52 minutes away. I have been told by people you need to keep your eye on it because it can go up and down, and if you miss your slot, you miss your slot. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was gonna get that. So what I noticed is at 2 o'clock it didn't load properly, so I had to come in and out, literally on it straight away, standing here by the castle on 5G. Oh my gosh, guys, I feel like I was shaking. I can't believe we got that. That wasn't too bad, was it?
That was pretty easy.
I don't know if it's because obviously it's a Wednesday today. I imagine if you're on a Saturday or a school holiday kind of trip, it might be a bit more difficult. But just having your eye on the ball, using 5G, that worked really well. And then what I'm gonna do next time, oh, it's an animal. Oh, there's like an injured bird. That made me jump. What I'm going to do next time is be in the experience, come back out and go in again. But that was so straightforward. The princesses was the number one, I can't even speak, I'm so excited, was the number one meet that I wanted. So now that I've got that, anything else is a bonus. So basically the way it works is we get to meet one princess, so we don't know who it's going to be. And I'm so excited because I want to show them my lounge fly. So that's going to be really special. My number one choice would be Aurora, but I would love any of the princesses. So we need to keep our eye on the time, and we're going to go over to the pavilion in 50 minutes. But yeah, I know the virtual queue is not everybody's favourite system, but I'm really liking it. So like I say, when I came last time, the meet for one princess was 5 hours, and I can't wait 5 hours in a queue. That's like my whole day gone. So it just wasn't something I got to do. So it's given me an opportunity that I didn't have last time. So really pleased with that, and hopefully that shows you guys that it is semi-straightforward to use. Now we are making a beeline for Pirates, aren't we? Which is this way. I'm so distracted because I'm so excited about the princesses. Our tradition is to always ride Pirates first, so it's got to be the first ride of the day, and the fact we're eating there tonight is just going to be even more special. My favourite view, you guys. I am so excited. Feels extra dark in here today. I can't believe we're going to be here in just a few hours having dinner. That is so exciting. When you guys come on this ride, do you go left or do you go right, or do you just judge it on which queue is quieter? We've gone left today. This one's your favourite, isn't it?
This one is the best.
I'm so excited. And you actually love the Pirates movies, and you got me to watch them not too long ago. So now I actually understand stuff. Before I was just like, oh, it's Pirates, and now I get the references. Ah, we're going! This is where we're eating tonight, guys. I literally cannot believe it. Like, this is going to be us in just a few hours. Can you believe that's going to be us? Oh my gosh. Although I really need to work up an appetite because I'm still very full of Casey's Corner. We're going up! Are you ready for the drop?
Yes.
I think this is the smaller one, but I could be wrong. I don't know!
La vente commence! Les gens sont ces tout jeunes et encore moins sur la clé de la salle.
It is so nice to see some sunshine. Fantasyland is very rammed at the minute. We are just heading to our princess meet because we have about 8 minutes. So that has worked out perfectly. Look, there's the Dumbos. We need to go on that. Literally can't escape the sun now. That was so much fun. I love being on Pirates. I don't know if you guys saw though, the lady in front of me had her flash on the entire time, which is a no-go on Disney rides. Like, get all the footage you need, but you turn your flash off because it ruins it for everyone. And she kept turning around to get more angles, and it was just shining in my face. So that was a bit annoying, and I hope we don't see them on any more rides, because when people put the flash on, especially on rides like Phantom Manor, it just ruins it for everybody. We're just heading over to the princess meet now. Oh my gosh, bless you. Look, the Alice maze, we need to do that. So yeah, it's been about 50 minutes. I would say that was really accurate. It didn't come any faster, it didn't go any slower. And then I believe we might have like a 20 or 30 minute wait once we actually get to the pavilion. But I'm going to keep you guys posted and we'll see what the process is like. Guys, this is so magical. I could actually cry. It's all the different princess castles. Oh my gosh, look, like there's Ariel's castle. Very good. So we just had our princess meet and I got to meet Snow White. She was so cute. The other princess I heard was Rapunzel, so I'm glad I got Snow White as I just prefer her. I think she's so cute. We actually ended up caving and purchasing the photo pass while we were in there. It was 85 euros, but it basically means any photos that we get, ride photos or character photos, that's all ours digitally to download, and I just know I'm gonna want them. Now that we're doing the character meets as well, usually I would say photo pass isn't worth it because I would never wait in these 2-3 hour lines, but hopefully if we can get some more virtual queues in over the next few days, then I think it will just pay for itself. I think some of the rides it includes is like Pirates, Big Thunder Mountain, Tower of Terror, Flight Force. There's 2 more. Buzz Lightyear, but that's closed. There's another one. I'm sure there's 6. I'll Google it. But yeah, I caved and treated myself to photo pass. But that was so special, and literally we waited 2 minutes, which is so much nicer than being in there for 5 hours. So that was really special. We're gonna have a look now and see what we can go on. I did think Small World, but it's looking quite busy. So we're gonna have a look. Jay, you met Snow White, didn't you?
Yeah, I was the cameraman. Got loads of photos and videos.
I think he felt a bit awkward. I was like, right, you're coming to meet a princess with me. But that was so special. I'm such a Disney princess girly, so that was really magical, and I just can't believe that we got that. So really exciting, and now we need to make the most of that photo pass because it was 85 euros. We're gonna do It's a Small World as it is a 10-minute wait. You don't like this one, do you?
It's okay. It's just comparing it to Pirates. Like Pirates is just so good. Like I just wish they had more rides like Pirates.
Yeah, he thinks this one is boring. This is one of my favourites. I think it's really peaceful and cute. And anyone that says Small World is annoying is wrong. Oh no, these ones are stuck. Very windy. We are now heading back to the room for a bit. We've been texted our room number. I love that Disney do that. So you don't need to go back to reception. After 3 o'clock, they text you where you're staying. So we're going to go back, grab our bags and check in and freshen up because guys, my hair needs a brush. This is giving rat's nest. Also want to grab like my power bank and stuff because we want to be out for the rest of the evening. So we're going to have a little bit of a freshen up, chill for 5 minutes if that, and then head back out to do our Pirates reservation for dinner and just make the most of the evening. I think we said we're going to skip the fireworks tonight just because it has been so wet and cold. Are we about to get run over? No. It's been so wet and cold, so although we plan on staying out, I think we'd rather just do that tomorrow and just enjoy some like shorter queue times today. We've not done Phantom Manor yet, which is my favourite, so I'm very excited. I'm still not very hungry. I don't know how long till dinner?
2 hours.
2 maybe? But I really wanted the Casey's, so you live and you learn. But yeah, we're staying in building 16. I'm not sure where that is, so we will see. When I've stayed at Cheyenne before, I've sometimes been close to the main reception, and then other times I've been really close to the path, so I'm not sure what it's going to be. But I'm really excited to get in the room and just get all cozy and checked in. And now that it's stopped raining, it's so nice to do the walk back to the hotels. Do you like the walk?
Yeah. Not too far.
I actually think it's so alright, and because you can spend the walk like looking at the different hotels, like we've just passed Marvel and Newport, over there is Sequoia, I think it goes really quickly, and so long as it's not raining I don't mind doing it at all. It's quite peaceful. I think it probably takes 15 minutes to Cheyenne. I love Hotel Cheyenne because it just feels like you've stepped onto a Western movie set. And they've got really cute Christmas wreaths up on a lot of the buildings, so that's really sweet. We're going to go around all the hotels at some point just to see what Christmas decorations they're doing. Also keeping our eyes peeled because we are number 16. Oh, that's 15. Wait, that one? No, that's 12. But we're going to go to reception first and just grab our bags. Also, when we came to check in earlier, it was pouring down with rain and we just got so lost. I don't know how we missed it, but we completely overshot. So if anyone else is looking for the reception when they come, let me show you where it is. So this bank over here is actually a Starbucks, and then you just need to go through this gate. But I think we saw the gate and just assumed that meant it was like roped off. But straight down here is the reception, and at the bottom is the free baggage storage. How cute is that for a Starbucks though? This is the ticket we have to hand back in to get our luggage, and like I always say, take a picture of these just in case you lose it, and then you can prove that that ticket was yours. And here we are at the main reception. It just looks so cool. I do love this hotel. So this is our building. We're number 16, which is Annie Oakley. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is such a throwback coming in here. It's genuinely been like 8 years. Thank you. We're 1670, so I bet we're upstairs. Yes. Yeah, right. That's a lot of stairs. And we've got cases. So let me put the camera down. That is something to be aware of. There's no lifts in this building, so if you need an accessible room, make sure you let them know when you check in. Oh, we're here. We're at the end of the corridor. Right, we've got our room key. Let's go have a look. Or for you. I thought I was going to go right then. Here we go. Just pop that in there. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love these rooms. Ah! This is so cute. Look at all the little cafes we've got.
Wow.
This is
nice.
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah. It's much better than the Hotel Santa Fe.
Considering there's only like £100 difference, I just think this is miles better than Santa Fe. Like the attention to detail, the woody curtains, and even the space. Like when we stayed in Santa Fe, we had two quite small beds. Whereas we've got the sofa and the really big bed, which is nice. But that is a put-out bed. Oh, I love it. We'll film a proper room tour in a minute, but I'm so happy. Okay, let me take you on a room tour. Please excuse the state of me. It's been a long day, but I just wanted to show you around. This is a standard room at the Hotel Cheyenne. So let's start off in the bathroom. We have a classic Disney hotel hairdryer. And what I love about the bathrooms is the soaps are usually themed as well. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. Even things like the little box of tissues, like it's got Woody and Jessie on. This is so cute. This is what the bathroom looks like. Obviously you have a toilet, and then we've got some of the Disney toiletries in here. So this is a shower gel. And then we have, is this a conditioner? This is a shampoo. And this is also a shampoo. I like to take these home, so I'm gonna be stealing those. And what I love about these Disney resorts is they always have a themed shower curtain. This is so cute. And then coming into the main area, this is where we are hanging up our coats. There's a lot of storage here, and a safe down there. Do you think that'll fit your laptop?
Yeah, I think so.
Perfect. You then have this little desk area, and what's really cute is Disney is starting to give out these free bottles of water when you check in, which they never used to do. I don't think it's refillable, but even that is just such a nice gesture. And then this is the main room. I'm still so in shock, like I've stayed here before, but I just completely forgot what it was like. So the curtains are gorgeous. They are of course Woody themed. And I think making this resort kind of Woody and Jessie themed was the best thing that they did. So in here we have a ceiling fan, and I think that turns on here. It does. Not that we're gonna need it because it is November. And then this is the main bed area, and this looks so comfy. When we stayed at Santa Fe, the bed, I swear, was like half the size. It was so much smaller. So we have the bed area, and then this is an additional pull-out bed. We're obviously not gonna need this, but this looks like such a good spot for me to just rot at the end of the night and watch some TikTok. We then have over here a little poster, Woody, Jessie, and Bullseye. And honestly, if you love Toy Story, like, look at these, the lamps, and just the attention to detail on the heading as well. Like, is that called a heading? What's that called? That thing.
I don't know.
I don't know what that's called, but the artwork, that is really cute. And then over here as well, so we have a television. Oh, do you know what we need to put on? Mini Lo-Fi. So when me and Mum came in April, we discovered the Mini Lo-Fi channel. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Howdy, Family Smith. You didn't make it. Can you get a picture of that? You can tell I did the booking. Okay, I couldn't find the Mini Lo-Fi. We'll come back to that. But over here, we have this really cute box of teas and coffees. And this is another bonus of staying in Cheyenne over Santa Fe. It does come with the proper coffee machine, which I really like. And there's a kettle as well. We're not really hot tea or coffee drinkers, but it is always nice to know that it's there. And then, oh, wow, there's a UK plug there. That's really handy. What I also love about this room is you get a free little postcard. How cute is that? And then this is just a questionnaire. And then down here we have lots of storage space. I'm not really sure I'm going to use it, but always handy to have it. And then this is a Cheyenne classic, the little Woody lamp. This is so cute. And then over here we have the horseshoe mirror and another little bench. This is going to be perfect for putting my boots on because these are not the easiest to take on and off. And then over here is our little window area. I think the window, oh, it does open. And we have such a cute view. Feels like we have a balcony even though we don't. But yeah, we're in building 16. Oh, you can see Santa Fe from here. Just across the way. But yeah, I am obsessed with this room. This looks So cozy, it's so well themed. And considering it's basically the second cheapest on-site hotel here, I think it's such good value for money. I've had a little refresh. The hair has been recurled. It is looking a little bit curly soon, but when we go outside and the temperature drops, it's just gonna fall anyway. So I'm gonna leave it like this. It was so nice to put a brush through my hair because it was looking very ratty. Felt bad, I met Snow White, just looking like a bit of an animal. So we're gonna head back into the parks now to do our dining reservation at Captain Jack's. And guys, I can't lie, I'm not that hungry. Don't know if the Casey's was a good idea. I'm hoping when I sit down and the food's actually in front of me, I'm hungrier than like I realise I am. But it is a kind of like sit down restaurant, so the portions are smaller anyway. It's not like we're going to a buffet. But guys, I have a secret to tell you, right? So I have put off going to this restaurant for a very long time. I'm quite a fussy eater. Like, I'm not terrible. I do eat fruit and vegetables, but I'm quite fussy and I really don't like seafood. So I love a tuna melt panini, love some cod and curry sauce, but I'm not into seafood. And I've just always written off Captain Jack's because I thought it was a fish restaurant. And then I've seen so many photos and so many videos and it looks gorgeous. And Jay loves Pirates of the Caribbean as well. So I thought I want to give it a go. And then the more I looked into it, I was like, actually, there is options there that I would enjoy. And if you're like me and you can be a bit of a fussy eater or a little bit of a skeptical eater, just spend some time going on TikTok. Like, honestly, people have uploaded content of all the food options. And some things, they might sound a bit strange. And then you see a photo and you're like, oh, I would like that. So that's what I've done. I have picked out my starter, main and dessert. And if they did turn around and say, oh, that's out of stock, I'm not sure what I would choose. But I think I've picked 3 things I'm really going to like. And ultimately, we're going for the atmosphere. I'm just so excited to eat at that restaurant after all those years of going past on the ride. So it's going to be really fun. The park is open till 10 o'clock tonight as well. So we're just going to make the most of it. We are really tired, but my logic is tomorrow it's closing at 7. The next day it's closing at 8. Like, I don't want to waste any time. So we're going to head out into the parks now and I will bring you guys along. We're now walking to the parks and it feels really kind of foggy and spooky, but in quite a cool atmospheric way. We're gonna head straight over to Captain Jack's, but the temperature has definitely dropped. I think I've left my gloves in the room, but I'm wishing I had brought them. But I'm so happy because the rain has held off from earlier. Like, when we arrived, the rain was so bad and I was a little bit worried because obviously, you know, it ruins your hair, you can't get your camera out and it can just be really cold and miserable when you're waiting in the rain. But it's not meant to be as wet tomorrow and I think that was the worst of it. So fingers crossed, but I think we're very lucky. The night Christmas lights are just so pretty. I could cry and scream and throw up at the same time. Everyone is queuing for the evening Christmas parade. So we are gonna hack it through the arcade just to get to our reservation on time. We're a little bit tight for time. I think we got a bit too cozy in the room. But wow, this is stunning. We are just here in the waiting room and this looks so cool. I feel like I've been transported to the world of Captain Jack Sparrow. So we have just got our menu. Because we are on the half-board meal plan, we need the pirate treasure menu. So you need to pick your starter, your main and your dessert at the same time. So Jay, I think you would like the smoked chicken with green papaya. I'm gonna go for the quinoa, cabbage and carrot salad, I think. Or you can have fish soup, but I don't think you'd like that. And then there's also spiced black pudding and sausage, but I don't think you'd like that. And then for the main courses, I think I'm gonna go for the grilled jerk pork, which has the sweet chili ketchup, sweet potato, and the crisps as well. And then for the dessert, it's a toy between the fruit soup and the rice pudding. But I feel like after a big meal, fruit soup might be more refreshing, so I think I'm gonna go for that. But yeah, if you're on the meal plan, you have to go for this menu. You can't order from here. This is separate and they will charge you extra. The view is so gorgeous, and then down there we keep seeing people going on the ride. It's so cool. So the starters have arrived. I've gone for the quinoa salad and a Fanta, and then Jay has gone for the smoked chicken with green papaya. So let's dig in. I don't really know where to start. You can get on my fork.
It's really strong, whatever it is. It's got loads of stuff in it.
This reminds me of something. It's quite nice. It reminds me a bit of like falafel, maybe? Is yours nice or no? So the mains have arrived. This is mine. Jay's is a bit strange. This was meant to be vegetarian, but there's a giant prawn in it. Which I don't think they mentioned on the menu, so you're just gonna eat around that. Let's see what we think. So update, they had given Jay the wrong dinner. It turns out there's a curry with like prawn and chicken, and we spoke to the staff and they've swapped it out for the correct one, so that is good to know because that prawn was scaring the both of us.
That's good.
So dessert has arrived. I've gone for the fruit salad thing, that looks good. And then what have you got, Jay? You've got the
Pineapple shortbread.
That looks nice. I'm gonna steal some of that. I am so happy that Big Thunder Mountain is back open. So when I last came in April, it was closed, and oh my gosh, that is just my favourite ride. Like, since the update, it feels even more intense. You would definitely hate that. It's not for me. That's not for you, but I just want to buy myself, and I was grinning like a maniac the whole time. It was 5-minute wait. It was literally walk on, which is perfect. We thought we'd just give you our review on Captain Jack's. It was a bit of a flop. I think the theming was incredible.
Yeah, I'd say it's the best theming I've probably ever seen in a restaurant. Like, it was so cool how it looked.
But the food.
Yeah, the food wasn't the best. But I think if you like seafood, you'd probably love it. But yeah, we didn't have the best experience. Yeah.
We didn't love it. Like, for example, I had the pork and the sweet potato mash was just like stone cold. The pork was really chewy. And then you had a mix up with your curry. So you ordered the veggie curry and it came out with these massive like prawns on it. And we questioned it with the waitress, and I think there was a bit of a language barrier, but she was like, no, that's the right one. And you were like, I'm not eating that because no. Anyway, we kind of checked it and we realised it was the wrong one, and they very kindly swapped it for us. But then after that, it just felt like they wanted us kind of out of the restaurant very quick to sort of get us gone, and it just wasn't, I don't know, not my favourite Disney meal that we've had. I much preferred Waltz, and I'm more excited for the ones we've got to come, so I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, it's good to try something new, but yeah, I think I wouldn't really go back there again, but I think some people would love it, but it's just not for us.
Not for us. So we're actually really hungry now, so we're gonna go and get some cookies and brookies. But first, we're gonna ride Phantom Manor because it's my favourite ride and it's on a 5-minute wait. The camera does not do it justice, but Main Street is looking gorgeous. We have all these beautiful projections and the tree and the Mickey bunting, and then over here the castle is all lit up, but it's very wet, so we're gonna skip the fireworks. We're gonna head to the Market House Deli in the hopes of getting an angel brookie, and then I think we might be going to the Marvel Bar. But yeah, just a little bit too wet tonight and we are quite tired, but this literally takes my breath away. It's just not the most stunning thing you've ever seen. Oh, I just never want to leave. One day I want to stay here. I don't know when, but one day. I just think it looks so magical. So we're now walking back to the room, and this is the sports bar. I've read on Facebook, I think it's going to be opening on Saturday. We're still here then, so we're going to try and pop in and see it, but very exciting. I actually love the sports bar, so I'm excited to see this back open again. Very cool. So we are now walking back to the hotel. We were going to pop into the Marvel Hotel to try one of the cocktails, but we filled up on the Mickey cookie and the brookie. It was very nice, but quite sickly. And the cocktails we want to try have like whipped cream and stuff in, and we just think it's too much for one night. We've had a lot of sugar today, so we're going to save that for tomorrow or Friday, I think. And we're just going to go to bed now because we are so tired. We're going to make time to come to the Skyline bar because I think Jay will love it. And it just sounds really, really cool. The other bars all look nice, but I think this one just looks a little bit extra special. And especially with the park closing early, it's nice to do something rather than just go back to the room. But yeah, I think we're doing quite well considering we've had about an hour's sleep, if that. We didn't make it to park close today, but it's 10 o'clock and it is so cold. Even holding the camera right now, my fingers are going numb. So we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna get up early for early magic hours instead. But we have had the best day. Have you enjoyed it?
It's been so good, yeah. It's been absolutely amazing.
You were saying you'd only come back for Christmas now, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. I think, yeah, I think Christmas, just like with all the lights, and it's just like next level compared to how it is in the summertime. So I think if I ever came back again, I think Christmas would be the best.
When you come back again.
Yes.
Yeah, I just think once you do Christmas, it just gives it that kind of extra touch. If you come to Disneyland Paris a lot, it just feels different. There's new things to see, and it's just so festive and it's so special. That little projection and snow show they did down Main Street had me choked up. It was so good. We are back in the room and I have never been so happy to see it. My legs are shattered. The hair that I curled is completely fallen out again, so that was a bit pointless. I tried to film an outro outside and a massive rat ran past, and we saw a mouse earlier, so it feels like Remy and his friends are here. But thank you so much for watching. I can't even get my words out because I'm so tired. How we powered through on about an hour of sleep, that is the Disney adrenaline for you. But it has been the most special, wonderful day, and to think that was only like the travel day, that wasn't even the first full day. I'm so excited. So tomorrow we're going to get up and have the hotel half-board breakfast here at Cheyenne, which I'm very excited about. I want some Mickey waffles and some Mickey bread cake. I don't know what you call it, but I will show you guys. And then we're going to head over to the studios for the morning. We want to do web slingers while that's kind of on early magic hours and just soak in the studio atmosphere. For lunch, we're going to go over to Agrabah Cafe for the first time and then hopefully see the Christmas parade and shows. So hopefully you stick around, come along for day 2 and enjoy some more Christmas magic. But if you've made it this far, thank you so much, and I will see you again soon.